You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Here is a complete video of a maker set from start to finish. If you want to skip ahead to specific points in the video, then check the description below for skip times. Enjoy! Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop, and it's time for a PAAS Clay Creations kit. And it actually comes with the clay, and you can mold and shape different designs. It says pliable clay for easy use. And you get a lot with it. It says 17 molding shapes, 15 silly circles, 12 egg stands, 6 die tablets, 6 pieces of clay, 1 cutting wheel, 1 egg dipper, 1 drying tray. Let's take a look at the back. And of course the drying tray is the back of the box. Now the box itself is pretty big. It looks to be about twice as thick as a regular kit and another half size bigger. And then the little picture up here pretty much shows you everything that you're getting in that. Can you see that up there? And then all the steps you need to do to make your clay creations. All right. So right there, 1 tablet of water, 1 tablet in a cup, add 1 tablespoon vinegar or water, add half a cup room temperature water, bend egg dipper and dip. More time equals deeper color, and remove and place in drying tray. And then there's a couple little different coloring effects. And it looks like the different colors are right here. Yellow, orange, pink, blue, green, and a lighter greenish color. And there's everything that you do to do the clay molding. So what do we got to do? We got to get in there. Let's do that. And let me just dump that all out for you. Take a look. Here's what you get. Alright, looks like I got 2 cutters. It said 1. Here's your tray, your molding tray, your clay, and your tablets. Well, that is a giant box for that. Let's just put it on the box and see. Here's everything you get. And there's your box. It could all fit in this space. I don't know, visually, I thought I was, gonna get something a little bit bigger, but we'll give it a shot. See how fun it is. I guess you need this size to dry out all your eggs, so that's probably why this disproportionate size, so that I can lay out 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 eggs. What an odd number. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 eggs. Well, I don't think I'm going to do 15, but we'll do a bunch. So let me gather all my materials and we'll do this kit. Well, here we are. I have everything laid out. Just going over all the parts again, and I noticed that I don't have the egg skirts. There was supposed to be 12, not in the box, not anywhere around, and I did end up with 2 of the cutters when it only shows 1 cutter. And then these plastic decorating eggs, used them in a previous video. They worked really good, so we're going to try them in this video as well. And as you can see, the different shapes. There's a lamb, there's a bunny, a snail, butterfly, frog. So that's what you have for your dough for modeling. And then, other than that, I think we're ready to go. Oh, these plastic tubs. Now, you can get the tubs they show you on the box. But we actually went to our deli and asked the guy at the deli counter, can we get 12 small tubs? And he said no problem. Didn't charge us, which was nice. So here we go. Let's do the 6, because the first thing you need to do is get the tablets in here and let them start dissolving. So let's get those. I will cut the top open and put 1 in each. And I'm sure you realize by the end of this my hands will be all different colors. They already still have some stuff from a previous set, so we'll just run with it. Let's move all these supplies out of the way. We don't need them. And I do have something down on my tabletop. And then I'm going to go with the 1 tablespoon of vinegar or water, and then let tablets dissolve. So we're going to do that step. That was a little light. So there's not much more I can do till this dissolves, and I'll check back in just a second here. It shouldn't take long. Let's make sure they're all covered good, and we'll check back when they're dissolved, and we'll see what they look like. Okay, here we go. It's been about 6 minutes. I eventually did have to, I took my scissors and just broke up the orange a little. For whatever reason, that one's taking the longest. The other ones are pretty good. There's a tiny, tiny speck in there, but, you know, I think we're ready. So let's do the half a cup. Let's see, add a half a cup room temperature water. We're almost there. Now these are definitely a little wider, so they're more shallow. You're gonna have to roll your eggs around, or you can just, it's nice, you can leave them go just half of the egg. So you can do one half one color, take it out, and then flip it over in another one. All right. So let's see, more time, deeper color. So let's just stick them in. Now it says to take your little bender there, and you bend this. You can put your egg on it, like this, and put it in. Now these float really nice, actually. Look at that. It's like floating on a cushion. Let me just put them in. And then we're going to come back. I'm going to have to keep checking back because it does take a little time to get the color. Let's see how the color sticks with these. You know what? I have one real egg. Let me put it on the last one. So here's a real egg. I kind of, the last set, tested that principle to see how the fake eggs work in comparison to the real eggs, because they do say they take the coloring. So it's very light. Unlike the real egg, which seems to take the coloring better already. See that? And these, not as good yet. So maybe it takes a little more time. Oh, that one's okay. Maybe it depends on how dark the color is. All right, so we'll check back. I'll keep documenting the time. So we have it. Okay, I am back. It's actually been quite a while. It's been about 20 minutes. The real egg looks the best. The other ones, because they float, no matter what container you put them in, you'll never be able to submerge them. So you kind of have to keep moving them. Let me get the real egg out of here with my tongs, which I've used in another video. I have my tray in the back. I'm just going to kind of set it there and let it dry. And then here I have it sitting up back there. See it? And then this one here, the purple one, actually came out okay. So we're going to pull that one. Because those float, like I said, you have to keep turning them around. The pink one came out pretty good. Now this kit is really for the clay creations. Now, the clay creations. So I have to finish decorating them. That's what you're doing to decorate these. So nothing fancy in regards to this first step. The yellow one, okay. And now that I look at it, the purple and the pink almost look exactly the same. The orange didn't stick well at all. So the orange coloring, not too good. The green is okay. But for some reason, these plastic eggs don't work exceptionally well with this kit. All right. So I need to let them dry, and then I'll clean up, come back, and start molding the clay pieces. Well, everything is dry. I'm ready to go. A couple things. It looks like the real egg does work the best in this type of dyeing kit. Now, these do work, but they don't get as dark. And then remember now, I had larger tubs than you can buy. I had the deli tubs. And for the egg, that means you could do half an egg at a time. So you could just set it in half in one color and half in another color. But the tubs that you can buy for Easter eggs, they're deeper. Now these wouldn't work either, and these wouldn't work in those because they're just going to float. So you'd have to have something that can keep the pressure on them to keep them down. So if you're going to go with the plastic eggs, remember those few tips that we just learned, or I just learned. Maybe you knew all this already. I don't know. Let's see. Let me pick a color. Let's say the green. And now they give you some ideas on the back here. Let's just refresh. It says for clay molding. Did you want to read that with me in case I missed something? Everybody help me out in the comments if I missed something. I'll listen to you down there. Okay, it says break off a piece of desired color of clay. Okay, my desired color is green. I'm breaking off green. Knead clay between fingertips to make it pliable. Press clay to desired shape in plastic molding tray. Remove your newly molded shape and place on your egg. Okay. The other section says break off a piece of desired color of clay, flatten clay with fingertips, and place on a flat surface. Use the clay carving wheel to create a custom design. Use the carving tool to draw letters to create your own monogram. Place your custom clay creations on your egg. Roll clay between hands to create ropes for unique designs and embellishments. Fun time with silly circles. Punch out the perforated discs from back. Decorate with crayons and string together to create a necklace or bracelet. Oh, well, that's cool. I didn't know that you can do that with the little discs. All right, so I've been kneading the dough. Let's get to a little better position here where I can see everything and still show you. So let's just see how a shape works. Let me do like a flower here. I'll press it in, and then I'll pull it out. Okay, that's a shape. It is hard to get out of this little mold, though. I'm not sure if there's an easier way to do this. Clay, sticks and becomes stuck. So that's kind of what's happening here. Let me try a different shape. Let's try just a simple star. Yeah, you kind of lose some shape. Let me try doing a little bit less. Now, you all know I'm not the best at molding anything. It's not my forte. So it's pressed in there pretty good. Let's see if I just scrape off the extra and just leave what I need to get the shape out. I might have to pick it out with a tool. Okay, so that would be a pretty nice shape. Okay, can't get it out that way. Let's try their tool. No. No. Not sure they thought this one through. But this would make a really good gummy mold, by the way. They'd be shallow gummies, but I'm going to keep it. All right, I'm striking out there. I'm not sure how you're going to get this elaborate sheep with all the wool or lamb. And once that's all pressed in there, it's not coming out real easy. They don't tell you to spray anything on the mold. So let's just get to designing our own thing. Well, let me get one shape. Let's just say I have to get a shape, and I'll talk myself into a heart, and then maybe I'll pick it out with one of my tools. You know I have a lot of tools, right? So maybe you need just a better tool. Yeah, by the time I get it out, I squeeze it. I've actually never seen a mold like this for clay. Now, Play-Doh would probably work great in here. All right, I'll just fix it and reshape my heart. Yeah. Let's do their next process. And I'm trying to be patient here and take my time and not blame it on that. Could be me. Maybe you have a technique. How about this? If you've done this kit before with great success, then tell me in the comments what I'm doing wrong. Then maybe next year, if I attempt it again, I can do a better job. All right, now it says lay flat and cut. All right, that works. Like perforates it for you. But you have to be thinner than the wheel, otherwise it'll press in. So that's even a little thick. Let's see. Let's just cut out a... Yep, still too thick. you have to be super, super thin. My decorating is not working too well. That was a good cut, but I don't know if you want that on your edge. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab my trusty and faithful scissors. Always seem to do me well in videos. Nice straight edge. So I'm adapting now to what works for me. Maybe that other tool works for you. Okay, so there's a strip. Let me get a pink egg in here. What I'll do is I'll just run some strips down. There's one. Doesn't want to stick too well on that egg. Let me try it on the real egg. You know, maybe you just got to use a real egg. No, same thing. I'm switching gears. Switching gears here. I'm just going to push it right onto my egg and shape it right on there. Going to give him some funky ears. No, not horns. Wait. There we go. So this could take some time. This is one of those projects you don't want to rush, and you want to blend, and you know, that's if you want it to look a certain way. If you want it to look like I do it, then just, you know, do what you can. There's part. Let me get another color in here. Let's go with red beady eyes, huh? I think I'm making a crazy bunny. Oh. There we go. Press too hard. Okay, there's part of my crazy bunny. And let's give him a crazy bunny mouth. Now you probably just leave this on the egg and it's going to probably dry and become one with the egg. I don't know. Nice big bunny mouth. Does he look happy? Give me white bunny teeth. Some big bunny teeth. Alright, there you go. I just put a line. I'll put a line down the middle of my bunny teeth. I'll square them up. Let me square them up. Back to my scissors. Anybody else use scissors for crafting? I'm sure you do. There's his big bunny teeth. How's that? Let me move them into place. Okay. Woo. I think it's obvious now that is not my specialty. But I think you understand the kit better, don't you? So that is the PAAS Clay Creations. Leave a comment below what you think about that kit. Have you used it? Do you like it? Did you have better results than me? Have you ever tried the plastic eggs? Will you try them on another kit? You know, leave those comments below. I gotta wrap it up. And thanks for watching. It's really appreciated. And as you know, we've done a bunch of Easter videos, so you'll see those in the description in a playlist, or just search our channel. Later! If you want to find this item, click the link in the description area below the video. You can also watch more videos in this series by clicking here. Thanks for watching! And always remember, if you see a lucky penny, pick it up!